Good morning, John. Thanks for coming along and helping with the QA on the most recent batch of Wessex. How are you finding the euphoniums?
Well, I've had a great time. Probably up to 60 euphoniums. I've been testing all different ones. I've had a great time. Yeah, I'm in euphonium heaven here, really. It's been great fun.
And how are you finding their playing?
Well, of course, I'm a big fan of Wessex instruments and certainly the euphoniums. The Dolce is a fantastic instrument and looks amazing and it sounds great. But I've also had a lot of fun trying your other euphoniums as well, especially the new Sinfonico, which I think is a tremendous instrument. And it's different, but it's very, very good. And intonation is good, and the sound's just that bit different. It's nice. I think I'd probably like to have one of each, actually.
Well, that's nice to hear, John. Please you're enjoying them. Would you like to show us how it sounds?
Well, what I like with what Wessex do is, we test every instrument, don't we? And you got to play tunes to get a good idea of it. We don't just do a chromatic scale. So this morning, nice and early, I got out someone to watch over me, and I think it suits this instrument great. Perhaps I'll play that one.
Yeah, go ahead, John. Beautiful. Melts my heart.
It's a great tune, isn't it? It's fantastic.
And that's a sort of true brass band, British brass band euphonium sound. Lovely.
Well, I think so, yeah, and I do think this instrument fits into that. I would like this being played more in UK bands, actually. I think it would suit the brass band scene perfectly, in fact.
And how are you finding the intonation on it throughout the range?
I think it's very, very solid, but very solid, as good as any, I would say, if not better, actually. What I would say as well, though, when you use your alternate fingerings, the tone quality is still good. I think we've got that quality really, really, really nice. So you might play a top G on fourth valve, and it brings it down, and the tone quality is not taken away from it. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
Great. Now, what about the new Sinfonico? How do you find that? I'd love to hear how you find it compares.
Yeah, when I first tried it, sort of in the factory in China, it just seemed so different. I was a bit kind of shocked in a way, but I don't know. I think you've made some refinements, and on playing it for a good hour yesterday and a good hour today, I really like it. And I think I said before, I think if you had one of each, it'd cover a huge range of styles and sounds. I mean, both instruments you could do everything with, but maybe kind of as a tenor tuba or a euphonium within a wind band, I think it'd be particularly good. I mean, the tune on the Dolce is good, but I think this is even better. There's been some great developments on this instrument to provide that, and the tone is different. It's still got some resonance, but it's just a little bit purer, a little bit cleaner, and it's still got some depth to make it sound good. But probably if I just play a shorter extract to maybe see if you can
so
compare
just a
both,
comparison of the sound.
because there is a difference. But see what you think anyway. and nice.
It's
A bit more focused, maybe.
It's more clear. It's a clearer sound. It's bit more direct. And it probably depends on what music you're playing, which one works best. So.
And I think most people, reasonable players could make each instrument do anything they wanted.
Yeah.
But if you want a specific sort of tone, you've got a variety there to choose from, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you think about that, I think if you were doing something like the Planets, if I could play that just a little bit.
Yes.
I think it's very good for this. A really sort of tenor tuba sound if needed. You can add a bit of hardness as well, quite easily, if needed. It's still resonant, but you've got I think a bit of a tuba sound there, really.
Yeah, it's leans more to the tuba family, where the dolce I think leads a bit more to the saxhorn family.
I think that's true. And good players can do each of those things on both, but you could choose either of them, couldn't you? And they still do a great job. But it's been very interesting having them side by side. And they look great, don't they, as well? This copper is quite unique.
It is.
I've not seen it.
We think it's probably the only instrument with that finish available.
Yeah, and so it just feels
inside the
nice.
bell as well.
Yeah, it looks nice there with the copper there. So it's different, and but great instrument.
And thanks, John, again for coming along this week and helping doing the quality checking on all these euphoniums.
Well, it's good that they do a great job in the factory, but it's good just to check them over, not just the way they look, but also, the way they sound in different music settings. I think it's really important to do that, and it's quite insightful. I think this mouthpiece you provide with it is really good as well. It feels really good on the lip.
Yeah.
So people can always use their own mouthpiece, can't you? But I think the one you bring is amazing.
It does work.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Thanks.